Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zeno. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Lindis gameplay, and I'll be explaining how to play her, kiting around, just moving on her, playing very smoothly, just moving like water, and how you can never be caught on this hero when you play it to its full potential. Right now I'll show you guys the Arcana and the build on top of the screen, so you can go take a look at that. And anyways, you can see that we are starting on our blue. Guys, I've recently had like a change in theory. I think now it's always better to really start on your blue buff. At least in ranked it is. Maybe it's a bit different in competitive tournament wise, but for me, during ranked, I think it's always better to be starting blue, just because so many heroes need that first blue. And I'm pretty sure that every single hero, when you do start on the blue side, the rotation is faster than if you went from red side to blue side. So just based off those two reasons, I think it's way better to be starting on your blue buff. You see first blood goes down to bot lane to the Thane, and I'm trying to get level 4 so I can join the fight here. Just starting poking down the Thane. I'm kind of a little bit worried right now because I don't know where the enemy jungle is, which is a Rourke. You see I just dropped the trap down onto that Thane. I don't throw it where he's going to be going. I've also been testing around with that, and I think it is a lot better to just throw the trap down where the enemy is. Just click it pretty much, and it will go to their spot. You see I throw a trap down around here because I suspect that the Rourke is going to be running through there. He doesn't, though, you can see, and I'm kind of worried. I can't really move up to that. If I move up too soon, then I will for sure die. You can see it's a 4v5 right now because our Varus is down bot, or excuse me, our Amelie. So we just start fighting this, and between all my team, the Amelie, the Tulin, my team cannot get to me at all. They're too busy dealing with my front line, and that just means that I can easily pick them up. You can see I was just weaving in and out of that bush. I never was caught without my passive being active. I was weaving around through that mid bush that I placed the trap in earlier, and honestly it's even good because if they jumped onto me, then that trap would activate and they would all get slowed, and it just gives me more and more time to escape. That's also something that you want to be doing on Lindis. You know, when you suspect that you're about to be getting dived, then you can just drop a trap onto yourself and keep going pretty much, because whoever jumps onto you will be slowed. You can see I give Tulin that blue there because he is a little bit low on mana, and we already got the enemy blue. You can see that this Ibanez just turns on his ult to escape all of us, and we're actually doing a ton of damage to him. It's not enough to escape, and we're able to pick up the assist. You can see the red buff is up now, and since we just saw this Rourke take the Abyssal, and he's also in our red side jungle, by the looks of it, we definitely just want to be trading and getting rid of his entire top side jungle. This will help us out a lot. There's no point really going back to my own side jungle. This is guaranteed farm. Just going and invading. You can see literally all three camps are able to get very, very nice, and we do have Sentinel. That's going to help out a lot. Honestly, one of the best heroes for Sentinel is Lindis. You can see there, by the way, I throw the trap down, and it actually helps Tulin escape. I'm able to slow down everyone that was chasing him. That was very well played. It's actually a pretty massive slow, the second skill. Not a lot of people realize, and then when you combo that in with your red buff slow and all that, it's actually just a massive amount of CC. You can see the Rourke just gets thrown into us by the Superman, just quick death. You can see also Thane eventually dies there. Ibanez rotating down. We know that their blue buff is up, so maybe we do want to be going for that, but we are quite low, so maybe not. You can see again Ibanez is running in. I'm keeping my distance because I know that he was going to get his dash up, and he dashed right in front of our faces, but we were smart enough and we did not get caught because we knew our limits. You can see now that, again, like I was saying, the blue buff is up, but is not going to be worth it because the Rourke is up as well, and since we're so low, look at this, guys. I have to dodge everything after Selene tries to kill me. Let me break down what was going on during this. So you can see here, I'm just clearing both camps and minding my own business, and guys, you can see I'm not having my passive, so I instantly just run into the bush, and that's when she comes. Even when you're jungling, you want to be having that movement speed. You see I see the ult is being casted by her, so I don't basic attack, I just move out of the way, and we are able to secure the kill. Pretty well played stuff by us. But guys, you can see that even when I was in my jungle clear, I had to go straight back into the bush. That's just because people will come into your jungle on Lindis, and unless you have that movement speed buff, you're just going to die if they invade you. There's no way around it, you're just going to go and die. Now, we can see that the Rourke went up to the top lane. We can assume that he is trying to do his red buff, but for some reason I don't see him here. It was pretty weird, actually. I thought for sure that I saw this Rourke go up top lane, and then he's just not here anymore. You can see he went bot, actually. I literally don't know how he went that way. So yeah, we're trying to close in on him now because we can clear super fast. Look at this, get vision of him. I knew he cleared it very fast. And also, guys, look at this. We're just sitting in the bush here, playing it cool. We don't want to be too aggressive onto this Rourke, but we also don't want to be too afraid of him. So look at this. I'm just going back and forth in this bush, and I know that if he tries to run to me, I can just run away through the bush passive, and yeah, that was just pretty easy. And if he tried to run, I could chase him down too with the bush. So you wanted to be pretty aggressive there, but not too aggressive to the point where he could have jumped on me. I went through their blue side because I knew that the Wisp and the Thane were in the other way through vision on the map, so I had to go the other route, and it was well played because we also got more brush passive activation. Seriously, it's the thing that makes Lindis how good she is, just that passive of constant movement speed. It's so strong. You can see the Illumi is full HP down here. I thought the wave was going to be alive for a little bit longer, so I actually end up tanking the tower for like 3 shots there, and it was a little bit risky because, I mean, we escaped with a little bit of HP. If we didn't have Gilded Greaves there, then the Illumia would have CC'd us for longer, and we might have actually died. You can see that the Rourke is on his blue side, but I'm not really going to even bother because I saw that it was already cleared from the minimap. Throw the trap down here to get vision on this Ebeneth, and I see Rourke's trying to chase me down, so I'm just going to, again, stop basic attacking, stop everything I'm doing, and just go straight to worrying about positioning and where I am. And fortunately, that helps us stay alive. It doesn't even let Rourke touch us. Now you can see they are fighting. The family's trying to fight onto this Rourke, but I don't want to chase that deep into their jungle. So I'm just going to go and take this Sentinel, then go straight back and do my full jungle clear, because as you can see, all 6 of my camps are up. I can't be leaving those up for too long. So we definitely just want to be going over there and getting all of our farm. Rourke again, you can see coming down here, but can't really do much. There's really nothing that Rourke can do at this point. We have a ton of gold and kills at this point because the enemy team's been trying so hard to keep fighting us, but they're never really able to get onto me. You see that we just run straight through the Wisp passive there, but we're able to get the kill. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. You can see I threw my traps in the way that I thought they were going to be running, but none of them actually really hit. You can see Rourke there runs through the side of the jungle, so I'm not going to be too aggressive here. Look at this, guys. I'm just going to use my first skill, get vision, and then run away, because I don't want to go aggressive on that Illumia and Ebeneth. If it was just those two, if I knew for a fact that it was just Illumia and Ebeneth, then I could have went on to them, but considering I had no clue where Rourke was, then it was a very bad idea to be going that aggressive. Right now you can see I am being hyper aggressive in their jungle. It's because I know Rourke doesn't have his ulti, and really none of these guys are able to catch me out at all due to all their kits. An amazing Grok hook there. He actually almost got that Wisp. This man is so good on Grok. I see him around ranked all the time. You can see I'm just poking, I'm playing back. I don't really have the bush control, so I wasn't able to fully activate my passive there. You can see that we dodge the Illumia ult again. Just as soon as you see it, just stop basic attacking and you just start walking. And Lindis, honestly, she's a hero that I would not recommend if your MS is high. Like, my MS right now, if you're any higher than that, I probably wouldn't suggest playing Lindis, just because you can't really kite too well if your MS is too high. I really feel bad for anyone that does have a higher MS than me, because 80 is generally pretty high. You know, I can watch streamers and they have like 30, 40, 50 in Asian regions. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm so jealous about that. Anyways, you can see that we are going to clear our entire jungle. It looks like the red buff might be up, except it's not. Try to get vision here of this Rourke. Didn't get him, so I want to go to this wave, and sure enough, the Rourke is here to match me. Look at this, guys. We just nuke him and then run straight back into the bush so he can't turn around. That's super, super well played. You saw we just nuked him with our enhanced basic attack from our passive, used our ultimate once, and we were able to completely decimate his HP bar. Then after I got my passive refreshed from the bush, I just instantly started chasing him again, and we were able to pick a nice and easy kill. Here we chase under tower, trying to make something happen, but you actually tank a ton of damage. Look at that, we're pretty low now. So I need to go into the jungle, just lifesteal. I love heroes like this. Heroes that can just lifesteal like crazy. And Sentinel helps a little bit, but honestly, it's all the Omni Arms, all the Bow of Slaughter. Look at this Illumia, 2.5k crit. Decimates her HP bar. She cannot do anything. Look at this Rourke now, guys. He cannot even walk up because we've been kiting him so hard this entire game. He pops ult and it's instantly deleted. I don't chase him there because I know the Thane's up, so I know I'll get CC locked under tower. There you can see the Thane now. Use my punish onto the Thane, make sure he can't escape. Taking a lot of damage here, but again, this Rourke trying to come in, he can't do anything. He's just completely rendered useless versus our amazing kiting this game. Again, another close Grok hook onto that Wisp. Again, it's the same exact scenario. Look at this, guys. This is important. You can see I'm just spamming my ultimate there. And seriously, this is a big key thing. Look at how I'm playing with my ultimate right now. I'm just walking up and spam clicking it. It has a longer range and no cast time compared to your basic attack. So that's why I'm just spamming it. And if you notice, we were actually able to get one onto the Rourke, which got him so low that he could not even just come in and try to gank us anymore. It looked like he was coming in from the flank to try and set us up, but he was not able to because we casted out our ultimate and dealt a lot more damage. Here you can see I'm being so aggressive for no reason. I just decided to jump onto this Rourke. We're actually able to get him super low, but the thing is we're not able to lifesteal off his shield, as I've discussed in other videos. You cannot lifesteal off of anyone else's shield, whether that be a Crest ult, a support shield, anything like that. You just cannot lifesteal off of it, which is a little bit unfortunate for heroes like Lindis and things like that, but that's definitely our fault. We were being too greedy at this point, but yeah, definitely the biggest mistake, just thinking that I had enough damage to actually burst that Rourke down, when in reality we were just a little bit off, because you saw we did get him pretty low. He had like 15% of his HP, even after we burned down all the shields. So now that we're back up, we're 13-1-10, and we need to be going through our jungle clear. And it doesn't really matter to get the small camps at this point, but as long as we just get the big buffs, the red and the blue, then we should be fine. You can see I don't even go to my red, blue, I just go straight to theirs because I know that nobody's been taking it. And we are actually not able to get it because she takes it from us. We're being super aggressive right now. Look at our movement speed, guys. The new Omni Arms passive is crazy. The amount of mobility that the new Omni Arms gives you, it's 10% extra mobility, which is honestly crazy for heroes like Lindis. Honestly, even I've been trying to create like a new build with Hyoga's Edge and Omni Arms just to give you 20% more movement speed, and then you'll be slowing them with Hyoga's Edge, you'll be slowing them with Red Buff, and all that slow is just so crazy. I wonder if that would actually work on Lindis. Instead of Bow of Slaughter, you just go for Hyoga's Edge. They'll probably be good in certain comps where you need to be super defensive or something like that. Maybe when you're under tower or something, I'm not really sure, but definitely sounds like a good idea in theory. See, we're trying to be aggressive here, but we don't have the bush control, so we can't really move up too much. Again, this Whip tries to jump in, and we mess up here. We use our Bow of Slaughter way too early. There was no reason to use that. For some reason, I don't know why I used it. I really couldn't tell you. I'm being pretty safe here because I didn't know where the Rourke was, but now I see that the Rourke is mid. So as soon as I see that he's mid, I'm just going to go full aggressive, like in their face mode, and we are able to kill two of them. I dropped the dragon, and I see the Rourke's right behind me, so I'm not even going to try to basic attack, but I knew that he was going to catch up to me anyways, so I just decided, you know what, I need to go and fight this Rourke. He punished me, and we were actually able to trade again with him. He ends up taking his own life to kill me. I'm honestly just fine with that at this point. Not really, I mean, I don't want to die KDA wise and stuff like that. We're 15-2 and 12 now, but you can see we still have the dragon that we placed before we died. That is now locked onto the tower. It's starting to ramp up with its attack speed. Brock's the only one hitting this tower besides the dragon, and sure enough, that is going to be the game. GG, everybody, well played. You can see just we were able to kite them so hard that Rourke was really not able to do anything until the very later stages of the game, where honestly we just threw the game ourselves. We kind of just ran face first into that Rourke and was like, hey, kill me. You can see 49.9% damage, completely crazy stuff. Very, very well played, and yeah, I hope this guide helps you all on your Lindis. Honestly, the best ADC in the meta. I put her at S tier, and this is exactly why. But yeah, hope this guide enjoys you, and I will talk to you all in the next video. By the way, guys, make sure to subscribe if you're new here. 30K giveaway soon. Forgot to mention that, but yeah, 30K giveaway, $100 worth of skins. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.